Greetings, Mike here with the Administers. Hey, trying to get out in front of it today. Got Lily with me. Time for the ramble sessions in the Jeep, the jukebox Jeep. Yeah, juke in the jukebox. Anyway, time to be a knight today. See if we can shine. You know, it's a reciprocal thing. Light in, light out. Light in, light out. So light up. Lighten up. Do the lighten up. You even know what it means to be jam up and jelly tight. Huh? What do that mean? Pump up the jams. Pump up the jams. Jam it. Jam it up. What was it JJ said? He choked it off and damned it. Stole it like a bandit. Yeah, the transformed mind. I stole your transformed mind. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it happened, but I did it to us all. Somehow, some way. But it's all coming back to me now. Been around enough times, it's coming back to me now. Bringing it on back to you. And we're bringing it on back to you. Did that black cat cross your trail? Or let him scratch your tail? Hey, we just had a cutout. We just cut out. That was bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre. We're giving it gas. We put good gas in it. It's a little windy today. So, they call me the breeze. Shooting the breeze. Shooting the bull. We will shoot the breeze, we don't shoot the bull. Can you see any breeze? Sea breeze. Do you see breeze? Hard to see the breeze. Except in look, you come to Oklahoma, you're in the Dust Bowl. At least you used to be. It's not so much the Dust Bowl anymore. Now we got so many lakes. They put a lake everywhere. We got lakes. Lakes. Oh, truck's running rough from that minute ago. Hey, you know what we're going to do? We turned it off. And we restart it. Right. We reset. We just had to reset the thing. Bang, 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 bang. What do you think of all that noise, Lily? Just a Jeepster for your love. Did you ever hear of Mark Bowling? T-Rex. T is light, and Rex is the king. R, means ride, and E is the quintessential essence. The quintessence. X is the cross. God's mark. God's mark. Hey, I'm God's mark now. I'm Mike. But still God's mark. You got all this faith-based stuff, and you got these prosperity gospel preachers. Yeah, it's their prosperity that they're interested in because Jesus, Jesus. Show me the cheddar. Show me the cheddar. You better show me the cheddar. God don't need your money, just your mind. The tithe is the mind. You give over 10% of this, get 100% of that. Just 10% of this for 100% of that. If I were a carpenter, well, I am. But I'm a mason too. Bob, are you a builder? What are you building? Building. So the church, the temple will be built without the sound of hammer, without the sound of stones being fitted. No, happens in silence. As your silence is golden, you know. Are you rolled in gold? Sheep dipped. Just sheep dipped. Which is it gonna be, y'all? Feed. Hey, we're having fun yet? Remember that term from years ago? Hey, have you forgot it already? Was last summer so bad you forgot to have fun yet? Time for the fun again. And I ain't funning with you. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Ah, the dog star. The dog has a star. So do we. Balaam is the lamb. Now you got to be the lamb. Bethlehem. You be the lamb of Bethlehem. That way you emulate. That's how you emulate. What's on your plate? Yeah, the body and the blood of Christ, of the Christos. It's all there in the endocrine system. I think you'll find all that in the endocrine system. It's the first system, you know. And are you crying? Don't be crying. Well, those tears of joy. Cry on. Here's that road work. We're making progress on the road work. We're moving on down the line. Throwing around that asphalt. I heard a funny joke. I heard a funny joke from the Eckhart Tolle. You know Eckhart Tolle, Tolle, for whom the bell tolled. He made a statement about if you move into California and find a fault in the house, don't dwell there. Don't dwell on it. It's really funny stuff. It's some funny stuff. What's funny is that stuff's all around us and we miss it. We're missing it. Missing boats. What's up, Doc? We're missing boats. But they sure know how to line them up at the canal. Somehow. What a bunch of constipation that was. I went through that one before already, though. But, you know, bridge is over Keystone. Always like to talk about the Keystone. The Keystone, the Capstone, was rejected for the Cornerstone. It's the Philosopher's Stone. It's all there in your head. You give it a little Captain Crunch, squeeze the trigger. Hey, squeeze the trigger of that horse. There's the Glock and the clock. The Glockenspiel. You know what Glockenspiel? It keeps time. It's a timepiece. It's not a weapon. Spiel it for you. Let's spiel it. Glockenspiel. Well, how do you spiel it? That's how they get us. So many spells. Taught us the letters, not the spells. Spell checker. You running the spell checker? That's what I do. I'm checking some spells. Because I put one on you. Put the spell on you. Which spell was it though? There's the rights and the wrongs, and the right spell and the wrong spell. Now, how are you going to spell it to write it? Huh? Well. Oh, tell ya. And then I told ya what I tell ya. Let me tell you again. In triplicate. That's what the media does. They just repeat themselves over and 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 over. You finally say, oh, shut up. Okay, I believe you. Just shut up. It's kind of like, oh, no, not Yoko. It's time for a change. It's time for a change anyway. I'm just into the breath work sometimes. Such a sigh of relief. Lily lets a nice sigh when she's ready to sleep. She just lets it all out. Okay, done. You got the in and the out. The in and the out. In with the new, out with the old. Quit rebreathing the old. I got you rebreathing the old. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. No. We've done it. We've done this way for how many eons, thousands of years, ages, decades. Enough is enough. Time for something new. And I spell that P-N-E-U. New. Pneumatic. Gotta go pneumatic on their ass. See, Aquarius is the air sign. He's a water bearer, but he's an air sign. So we're going pneumatic on you. Told you it's a little tangential. The tangent is tangential sometimes. Been to Tangiers? Don't cheer about it. Or cheer about it. You might want to cheer about it. Blue cheer. Get the right tide in your blue cheer. Tidal waves. The tsunami. The Battle of Fire and Ice. And the Fire and Ice. Got a match? Can you make a match? Can you strike a match? Can you match the frequency? You gotta match the frequency. Make it easy. Make it easy to match the frequency. Well, that's a mindset, isn't it? Got a nail set? Somebody had a nail set. Give me a hammer and the nails and we'll go drive it. We'll take the Jeep. Eugene. We'll take Eugene. You know Eugene, right? You're a genie. Your own personal genie. Blue Jean Genie. And the solitary candle. What kind of dark star is that? And the dark horses. We'll ride them someday. Just me and the pygmy pony. How many times have Lily been called a horse? You know, all gods do come with white horses. It's the hypothalamus, the hippocampus. There, yeah, it's the hippocampus. So I'm a Capricorn, that makes me a seahorse. See? Have a little gill favor, breathe underwater. Walk on it too. I have to walk on it often. Wasn't very good at it. Took a long time to figure that out. Needed help. Perfection is a sickness, you know. Except Lily, she's perfect. Nah, you're all perfect. Just the way you are. Did you know that? You're perfect just the way you are. Somebody told you you weren't and you bought their story. And that started at church. They told you you weren't perfect at church. They said there was only one other person who was perfect. They were wrong. They lied to you. They lied to you. Because that person that's perfect is in you. He's within that skin you're in. He's within the skin you're in. So, if you can do some skinning, skin some rabbits. You know, the rabbits. They need skinning. Hiding in their robes. Bunch of dudes in long robes. Nuns with bad habits. They don't know they're bad. But it's sad that they don't look into it any further, you know. They were blinded by the faith and they didn't become Noah. Y'all need to be a Noah. Learn about your 2x2s and the fourfold nature of man. Only fourfold. What's fourfold? That's 16 at least. And that comes back to 7 on your gematria. Jimbo. The jewel on the tee. He's playing the golf. More road work. You done your road work? You into the cross training? Have you had your cross training yet today? Well, here you go. Look at this guy stirring up dust. Yep. It's a dusty business when there's no purple rain. It's a dusty world when there's no purple rain. Purple is the crown chakra. And that's where the purple wine comes from. First miracle, water to wine, and that's your first miracle. You make that water to wine, and you will become miraculous. Without a doubt. No doubt about it. You make your own water to wine, and you will become miraculous. And you'll see what I mean. You know, the seeing's believing. Well, right now, seeing's not believing, because Eve was deceived by her own five senses. There's 7 billion people in the world, and then there's 7 billion perspectives till you get to the one consciousness, the one cosmic consciousness. And the all-seeing eye is with you, and you look through that one all-seeing eye. Fly through the golden eye, and the man in the mirror becomes fractured. Yeah, it's fractured. He's fractured. The puzzle pieces fly back together. Can happen in the twinkle of an eye. It's your twinkle, though. It's up to your twinkle there, Tinkerbell. If I was a carpenter, you were a lady. If I was a tinker, would you ring my bell? Or could I ring your bell? Huh. But like I said, Jesus was a mason, a builder. Not just a carpenter. He was much more. He was so much more. He had more in store. All right. Time to go be around. Just time to go be and be around, and I'll be back. I'll be back, Jack. Say turn. And see.